Man, how long have you been a wrestling fan?
Man, I remember gotta be WWE when it was WWF. Um, I remember going like being young, man. Going to my uncle's house. He used to order pay-per-view, school
Mhm.
nights, and that was the only time my mom and dad would like let me stay up late was to watch wrestling. And that's when
Yep.
you had flicking the channels from WCW to WWF because they one came on at 8, the other one came on at 9, and
Mhm.
you just flicking channels back and forth. Um, remember pay-per-views, like I said, going to my uncle's house, man, hanging out with him, just to watch pay-per-view matches, house full of kids, and go to school the next day, and all you talking about is wrestling, and you might have been like the only one that would
The
stay
only one.
late to watch the pay-per-view. So you like, man, let me tell y'all what happened. Like,
It was
uh,
a lonely world to be a wrestling fan back in the day. Very, very lonely and cold.
very
You know.
lonely. But yeah, man,
Absolutely.
I'm a huge. A lot of that's one thing a lot of people don't know about me. I'm a big wrestling fan, man. Favorite wrestler all time to me is Randy Orton. I'm a huge Randy Orton fan. Um, I'll
Love
argue
Randy
anybody
Orton.
with that as well.
Oh man, what is it that resonates with you about Randy Orton?
His passion, man. For real. His passion and his longevity.
Uh-huh.
Like he's been doing it for a long time, and he's able to adapt to different times. You know what I'm saying? All the way from evolution, up until now. You know what I'm saying? Just to see the adaptation, just to see the growth of him. So that's a big thing for me.
Absolutely. Now, I asked you on the show because you had sent me a clip on social media, and it
A bunch
was
of them. Which one you talking?
the very last one that you sent me with Triple H. And the question it was like, do you feel like Triple
Oh,
H is ruining the wrestling business? And you said, what do you think? Now I gave you uh, my point of view from not only a wrestling fan point of view, but like a business, because we had just put on an event. And so I was
right,
like, okay, I got to look at it from this standpoint.
right, right,
You know what I'm saying? They just sold the company and, they're trying to recoup on, profits or whatever the case may be. That's why they're doing all these pay-per-views back to back.
right.
Um, but I want to ask you that question. How do you feel that Triple H is steering the ship, especially after the TKO merger? Are you thinking that this is some of the best product ever, or do you feel like it's lacking?
Yeah, that's it's like 50-50. So like like business wise, he's definitely growing the brand. Like, with the deal with ESPN, that was a huge thing, I think, you know what I'm saying? Even with this past deal with Netflix he got going, um, waiting on WrestlePalooza, I think that's gonna be pretty dope. But I feel like he's growing the brand, but it's so much talent that's being left out. And me personally, I feel like they need another show. Like I think what AEW comes on what 4 nights a week or something like that.
Hmm.
I know they got a Saturday show. I watch AEW a little bit too, but like I just feel like WWE has so much talent that like that's not being seen. You know what I'm saying? Like just the tag team division alone is crazy. Um, you might even go to a point where the women's division can have their own show. I really feel like the women's division can carry a whole 3 hour show because
I
there's a
agree
lot of
with you.
talent up that joint. At least I can give it at least a 2.
Hmm.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you on that standpoint that the women deserve an evolution like event every year. I think they might try to do it, but they definitely need something for themselves because a lot of the girls can go. You know what I'm saying? And especially the NXT roster
Yeah,
is stacked.
Jada and Lash Legend, like please bring them up. Um,
Yeah, I don't want them to bring them up for them to be ruined. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
feel like
true.
if you're gonna bring them up to be like stars. I don't want them to be in a pigeonhole where a lot of the wrestlers that we like have landed. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
like they did, like they're like to me, like they're doing. What's your boy, Carmelo Hayes?
Carmelo Hayes.
Like
Yeah.
he's stuck
Yeah.
right.
We haven't seen Apollo Cruz in so long, and he's still on the roster.
He's
So
still
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
like,
roster.
yeah, I'm like, dude, he is eating good and catering right now, Jack, because he is not on TV, and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Well, for me, I think because we just did an event and we saw how tough it was to try to get everybody we wanted on the event and make room for everybody.
yeah,
Um, I think they need to have another show, but what does that look like? You know what I'm saying? In terms
mm,
of what platform they're going to put it on, what the brand's name going to be, who do you take from wherever and put them up there? You know what I'm saying? It's like how do you make everyone fit in certain dynamics to where it works? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to put Rusev with uh, um, Grayson Waller type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Where
right.
Rusev should eat him every time pause. He should beat him down every time he have a match with him. But it's like, who do you take from certain places because you got to have some type of star power to help that
True.
brand still continue and carry. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's my take on it.
yeah. I think. Well, they have a lot of different outlets, and then you have NXT. You have the LFG. That can all be brands that they can expand on. And like I say, my answer to that question, how do you think that Triple H is doing? I think he's doing the best he can do.
He can do.
And
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah. I'm not knocking him
uh,
at all. Like he's definitely doing a great job. Like I'm not even a front. I even like the show they did on Netflix. Was it Unreal?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think that was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? To give it that shot of to get the people into that world as well.
hmm Yeah, people that's not of the world don't really understand the inner workings of it. But then when you learn it and you're a fan, that's like, and then my favorite thing is introducing people to wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And especially with a lot of local promotions, indie promotions. Like I like going to the local shows. They dope. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, I like introducing people to wrestling. It's always fun. And the reason why we have the show too is to look at the people who we revere, right, and see who the real person is behind that character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I like seeing, having these conversations and just meeting dope people, man, and just seeing, okay, how did you put that character together? And this helps you look at people in real life and see if they play in the character. You know what I'm saying? Ah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm giving away secrets. I shouldn't say.
I got a question for you. I want to go back to your cooking, and you mentioned something about 12 to 16 hours of cooking. And I'm from the city. I'm from Brooklyn. So when we went to cookouts, the food was ready. You know what I'm saying? It was, we threw some hot dogs and burgers on the grill. That was it. It
That
wasn't
was
until I
that's what
moved.
y'all call the barbecue, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Horrible,
yeah.
horrible. I'm sorry.
It wasn't until I moved to North Carolina and then I was like, why is it taking so long for the food to be ready? And I got a better understanding because it was the moment of family to be able to come together and just indulge in each other. It
Yeah.
wasn't so much as about the food at the entire time. It's about family and togetherness. So talk about that. Talk about how that played a major dynamic in your family's aspect.
Um, food was like one of the most important things in my family. Like we would throw cookouts just to get family together. Like summertime, we was literally throwing a cookout like almost every weekend growing up. Um, Cooking a haul probably like we might have been cooking like maybe 3 hauls a month. Just